So the best weapon of this game, Stringmaster, is coming back in the next version, and you must be wondering, is it still worth it? The Stringmaster is the best generalist rectifier in the game, as its passive gives an attack percent buff, which can be used by all the rectifier users in this game, except of course the sustain supports. It is still holding its place as the second best option for most rectifier users like Denia, Phoebe, Frolova, Jeji, and a very close second option for Lucilla and Cantarella. So pulling for it seems like a very good choice if you have multiple rectifier users. But there are still a lot of things you would want to consider. Firstly, if you don't have rectifier characters that can use them, then pulling for the Stringmaster can be a very risky choice unless you want to pull them in the rerun, cause we don't know what the future rectifier user might be. They can be a non-attack scaling character, making the Stringmaster useless for them. Or if the character is like Frolova, where they badly need their signature, in such case, saving for the DPS character's signature could become a better choice for you. Another thing to consider is that aside from Toa, your Stringmaster can only be used on one character in Instant Matrix and even Viva. So if your plan is to pull the Stringmaster for your main DPS, I would suggest you to just go for the signature weapon of the main DPS instead. However, it is a good option that you can pull to juggle between your sub DPS characters depending on which team you would want to use. But if your account already has another 5-star rectifier like the signature of any other sub DPS, then you can choose to skip the Stringmaster. But if you don't, then pulling for it is a great option, cause it is always a good choice to have at least 1 or 2 5-star weapons other than the standard banner one. Also, considering the fact that it has rerun after an year, you may really want to give this some thought. So overall, whether you should pull Stringmaster or not depends on your characters and the weapons you have. It is still an amazing universal weapon option. For example, if you have Denia and Lucilla, pulling for Stringmaster could be more worth it than pulling for one of their signature, cause Stringmaster is a common weapon for both of them. Are you going to pull for the Stringmaster or use your pulls for new characters? Let me know in the comments. And that's all for this video. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. Thanks for watching.